Hola amigos! You know, I'm a bit curious, and I searched up the biggest atrocities in humanity. You know, you got the Holocaust, and 9/11, and Pearl Harbor, not releasing Mario Odyssey 2, and wait, it hasn't been released? I thought it was a myth! Mario Odyssey, do I even need to say anything else? Mario has always been on adventures, but Mario Odyssey takes it to the next step, just like Mario Galaxy, and it makes for one of the best games on the Switch. The atmosphere is phenomenal, the design of the characters and the variation of every single one, the story that is not way too exaggerated and it follows Mario's story just like any other game. This is one of my favorite games just because it's been 10 years since we got a new 3D Mario, and I'm not counting Mario 3D World or Mario 3D Land, because sure they are 3D but not open world, they just follow a level and reach the end. In Mario Odyssey you get to do what you want, you don't really need to follow the game premise, and that's what I like about it. It's pure freedom of what you get to do. But this game released in 2017, the game is already 3 years old, and I hate to say it, but it's getting kinda old. I fixed it. The idea for Mario Odyssey 2 isn't far from the real world. Super Mario Odyssey has been one of the best, if not the best 3D Mario platformer. Selling over 20 million copies in its lifespan is no joke, so a sequel for this game is being awaited to be released this year. Since we take a comparison with Mario Galaxy, the first game released in 2007 and the second game released in 2010, so Mario Odyssey 2 may be in the works since Mario Odyssey came out in 2017. But how is it going to develop? What new things are expected to be in Super Mario Odyssey 2? Well, they don't call me Super Mario Odyssey 2 biggest fan for nothing. The game isn't even out yet. There are many theories made by the fandom about how the story can continue, and my god does the community have some crazy imaginations for the sequel. Super Mario Odyssey has a lot of stuff combined into one game, so literally anything can happen. Before we get into ideas from the fandom, I would like to share some of my ideas for Mario Odyssey 2. My version of Mario Odyssey 2 is that Mario would go back to his past adventures, just like Sonic Generations. It would be cool to see like a whole mashup of every single game combined with Mario Odyssey mechanics. We can go back to like, I don't know, Mario 64 for like the 30th time, yay! We can also go to the Comet Observatory, maybe Mario Kart tracks, and even Paper Mario worlds like the 1000-Year Door. This can have potential, an Odyssey throughout Mario games, and that's not where it ends. Just imagine how incredible that sounds. Instead of having new kingdoms and a new story in general, let's have a whole Odyssey based on Mario history throughout the games. The plot for this game would be simple. Bowser has invented a time machine to beat Mario from the past so that he can't beat him in the future. Sounds simple enough. So now Mario has to save himself from Bowser, and he also takes the time machine, and boom, now we have to go throughout the most important Mario games. While this is a good idea, it's a missed opportunity for the Mario 35th birthday. Nintendo has been really quiet about Mario Odyssey 2 because you would have expected to see a sneak peek in his birthday, but no, it's just like it didn't exist. And that's why I think the idea of traveling throughout Mario's history like Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine is surely an excellent idea, but I don't think it's going to happen since Mario 35th anniversary has already happened and Mario Odyssey 2 wasn't even mentioned. Another idea that I have in mind for Mario Odyssey 2 is to not have everything made out of Mario's history, but more so with other games. Have a whole history traveling throughout Nintendo's most recognizable titles: The Legend of Zelda, Kirby's Dream Land, Wii Sports Woohoo Island, Wheel of Fortune, you know, the popular one. The plot for this idea is simple, just like the other one. Instead, now it's Dr. EGAT that makes the crossover machine. Bowser steals it to try to conquer other worlds, so that makes an Odyssey throughout games to stop Bowser. Of course, this has problems like how is the art style going to be, how is this related to the first Mario Odyssey, but those are problems to people that work in video games. I'm just the guy that talked about Wii Sports Resort, okay? This can have so much impact because we don't really get to see this type of crossover games in Nintendo, but there are some exceptions. You know, you got Super Mario RPG that has cameos of 2 Nintendo characters, you have The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening that features a bunch of characters from other games, so this idea of having crossovers between franchises is not that crazy. Now, for any new kingdom ideas outside of these 2 game ideas, I have plenty. I'm going to maintain myself to only the Mario universe, so let's take a look at some ideas of mine. We could have a Luigi's Mansion 3 kingdom, a big hotel and things outside the hotel all to ourselves. Luigi's Mansion 3 was a huge game and a big step up from Luigi's Mansion 2. So visiting this in Mario Odyssey can make for such a good spooky kingdom. And we shouldn't only restrict to the third game. Have a really big kingdom with 3 locations, the mansion from the first game, the second mansion from Dark Moon, and Hotel Last Resort from the third game, and this would be a successful kingdom. The boss for this kingdom, it would obviously be King Boo. It wouldn't be a regular ghost, are you stupid? A Mario Kart kingdom. This is more likely to happen in the new game, or I think so. Mario Kart is one of the most iconic franchises in all of gaming, so having a kingdom based on the different tracks like Coconut Mall or a new track for the Mario Odyssey kingdom would be such an amazing idea. Plus, we already got racing minigames in Mario Odyssey, so the idea of a Mario Kart kingdom is possible in the Mario Odyssey universe. Now, the boss for this kingdom can be Bowser, but how about inventing a character that will later join the Mario Kart franchise? It's a possibility, anything can happen in this world. Just look at this. Yes, it exists. So my idea of creating a new character in Mario Odyssey that will later join the Mario Kart universe, it's not so crazy after seeing this, right? I know I've already talked about how Mario Odyssey 2 can be about Mario's past adventures, but that isn't likely to happen. What is likely to happen is a Delfino Plaza kingdom. Since every level is connected, this is a golden opportunity to turn it into a kingdom. Having electrical wires to travel faster, we can connect every level with these electric wires, and to get to Bianco Park, you use the slingshot. That would be so cool. When it comes to Super Mario Sunshine, Petey Piranha comes in mind instantly as one of the villains, so a comeback to this forgotten character would be awesome. And speaking of old adventures, Mario 64 isn't the exception. This is a little difficult since it's not connected like Mario Sunshine, but I think a way we can make this work is that only the first floor of the castle is playable, and even I think that's too much, but we're talking Mario Odyssey 2. It could have the same formula as Mario 64, collect a certain amount of stars to get the Bowser. Since Mario Odyssey featured the Mushroom Kingdom, we are truly expecting another reference to Mario 64 in the sequel. The boss for this kingdom would be two of them, King Bob-omb and Womp King as a duo. That would be so perfect. And the final one would be a DK Jungle Kingdom. This has a lot of sense in the Mario Odyssey universe. Imagine taking Pauline with her and having that whole problem of DK falling in love with her. The whole kingdom will revolve around that, trying to get Pauline back from DK in the DK Jungle. I think with 5 kingdoms is good enough for this video, but there is a lot of possibilities in the Mario Odyssey universe. But besides that, Mario Odyssey 2 is one of the most awaited games since Mario Odyssey was released, because Mario Odyssey brought back a lot of people onto 3D Mario games. As I said, 3D Mario games were getting kinda stale with Mario 3D World and Mario 3D Land being linear, not open worlds, but Mario Odyssey has a lot of potential for a sequel and even a third game. And the weird thing in this video is not the fact that Mario Odyssey 2 hasn't even been mentioned and I've already made a video out of it. The weird thing in this video is how many times I've said Mario, Jesus Christ.